All right, and we're on the kickoff now between Seton Hall and Butler University. Both sides looking to get started here. They have the exact same record through the first 2 weeks, both 2-2 with 8 game wins and 7 game losses. And Seton Hall right now has all of the ball control. They are heavy into Butler's half, but now a clearance from Sir Aaron, maybe going to open things up for a counterattack, but right now Butler just struggling to get any kind of ball control. Now they're finally pushing towards Seton Hall's goal and looking for an opening.
Yeah, and it's one of those back and forths. Of course, we're entering a new series. Got to see how these two teams perform against each other. You were saying, you mentioned it a little bit. They're both very, very similar in scoreline. Very similar in series line. And it'll be interesting to see how they play along, how they end up matching up against each other with an opening goal coming out for Seton Hall.
Yeah, a great center play there from Tone. You see him just knock this ball in, and Sir Aaron and Webbs, actually all three members of Butler, were right there with a chance at stopping that goal, but just not quite in the right position. And that's exactly the start that Seton Hall was looking for.
Yeah, coming up here, Breezy. Goes over, Tone's just going to put in another one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they say, hey, you know what? We got one, why not have another one? You know, I mean...
I won't get one free.
Wow.
Because that was an extremely nice play coming up from Seton Hall. Immediately getting a massive lead, 2 goals in. And what did I say? Look, it's another situation where oh no, please, not another.
Oh no.
Not like this, Butler. Okay,
Poor
Webbs
Butler.
manages to save it. Webbs manages to save it there. That would have been disastrous if we saw 3 goals coming out from Seton Hall in 1 minute.
They stopped that goal, but you know what? Here's step 2. They've got to get a response. Zombie Burger coming in, and a perfect play. A great cross play from Webbs. Look at him knock this ball right off the wall here. And Zombie Burger flying in for the shot. 2-1 now, and Butler says, you know what? We're here to play. We let in a couple goals early. We were sleeping on you, but you know what? We're not going to let you have the win that easily.
No, that is not going to happen this time around. We're going to put... in. We're going to play it defensively. We're not going to double commit onto this ball. But you know what? Sir Aaron is going to be able to find that. Rebounds over to center field. Here is an opportunity opening up for Butler again. If they can take control of this ball. Seton Hall not wanting it to happen. They want to keep this nice goal lead that they got on so very early. Zombie Burger though saying hello. Goes over. Goes all the way over here. Webbs is going to have to defend for his team. He whiffs, but the whiff might not have been too bad. No, never mind. Tone puts it straight in.
Yeah, Tone with his second goal of the game makes it back to a 2-goal lead for Seton Hall. 3-1 now with just over 3 minutes left to go here in game 1.
Already set up as a nice cushiony 2 lead again. Back to where they were just moments ago. It's one of those situations, right? 1 goal doesn't feel like much of a lead in Rocket League, but as soon as you get 2, you start to feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, and you really start to feel the pressure build as well. If you're on the side of Butler, they're really feeling it right now. They want to score. They want to bring it back to that 1-goal lead. They want to bring it all the way back and really even get the lead for themselves, but it's 1 goal at a time. They may have overcommitted, though, as Seton Hall looking for an opportunity. Sir Aaron going to shut it right down, but the ball is still not out of danger yet. Breezy hitting it back towards the middle. Zombie Burger with a huge hit towards the goal. Webb's going to knock it onto the backboard, but unfortunately no one else is there to follow up on it.
Again, forward. A lot of back and forth at the moment. I mean, of course we see Seton Hall in the lead, but where are they going to end up after this? Zombie Burger, we're going to pass it down to Sir Aaron. Where does Butler go? Because they had such a rough start that they just kind of need to reset and not let it get to them too much.
Well, you know, honestly, I feel like their offensive rotations are just lacking a little bit. You know, it seems like they're either going to overextend, in which case they get caught out and they give up a goal, or it just seems like there's no one in the right position for the shot. Sometimes a little bit of both. I mean, right there, you know, Sir Aaron's up there playing aggressive, but where are Webbs and Zombie Burger? You know, they're nowhere to be found. And now this crossplay comes through, and all of a sudden everyone's overextended, and Breezy has an open net right there.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to be goal number 4, trying to see it in Hall. I mean, Butler just did not play the opening of this game well.
You know, it's funny. We were talking before the match, and I was saying, you know, Butler's got some good wins under their belt. They played some tough teams. You know, both their wins and losses really were against some of the best teams here. I thought Butler might have had the edge, but Seton Hall really came out, and they made this their game. They came to play. They came to win. And Butler needs to find some kind of response. A little over a minute left. Now, there's definitely still a chance for them, but it's got to start now if they're going to get back in this game.
Yeah, coming off there. Just looking for the rebound. Dongerberger goes up over to Webbs. Webbs goes to put it in. That would have been a lovely goal, but what the save coming out from Breezy.
Yeah, right place, right time for Seton Hall. Breezy with 5 shots on goal, 2 of them going in. And there we go, adds a save. He's really just filling the stat sheet for his team.
Right now. Bouncing off. 30 seconds left on the goal. It looks like this will be Seton Hall taking game 1. As they do put in a 5th goal. Difficult time.
And he just floated that one in there. I mean, it almost seemed like a communication breakdown from Butler. You see Zombieburger going for it. It seemed like he kind of held off midair, maybe thinking Sir Aaron would be able to save it, but Sir Aaron didn't even attempt to go for that one. And the 5-1 lead, almost insurmountable now as 30 seconds are left in game 1. Is that going to go in 2?
Not like this.
It's Jared from across the pitch. Look at this hit. And there's just no one there to save it. They overcommitted again to the aggression. And when you're overcommitted like that, one tiny mistake, letting Jared get to that ball first. And that's a great goal to really seal the victory for Seton Hall in game 1.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely a massive 5-goal differential coming into game 1 is not a good spot like, mentally for you to be if you're Butler.
Yeah, and now it's going to be a question, how do they reset? How do they really turn it back around? In game 2, in my opinion, they've got to come out fast. They've got to hit Seton Hall hard. They've got to remind them that there's 2 teams playing in this game because so far it's looked like it's been just Seton Hall.
Again. Set up. The timer is at 0, so I imagine both of these teams just trying to get the ball touch the ground so they can start back over. But good pushes.
Well, it looks like Butler wants to score.
Butler almost managed to get it.
Oh, but a bad touch from Webbs is going to finish game 1 in dominating fashion. Seton Hall takes game 1.
Yeah, Seton Hall there having a 5-goal lead. What a way to start the series for them. That can't be a good mental spot at all for Butler to be in. Like, what do you do in that situation?
I mean, you know, okay, so here's the thing, right? Game 1 is over. They've already lost it. It's happened, you know? So what really has to happen now, they need to come out fast and they need to come out hard hitting in this game 2. They really need to flip the momentum early. I would say an early goal. If they can score in the first minute, that would be ideal. But Butler's really going to have to take this back quickly right now. And we'll see if they can do it as the kickoff gets going.
Zombieburger there gets a good start, but he gets denied pretty quickly as Seton Hall start to try and wrap themselves around the ball and they're going to be able to put one in. That is the exact opposite of what you said, Cool J.
Yeah, Seton Hall, I mean, it looks like they were ready to just keep their momentum going 10 seconds into the game, and they're going to get that first score. And yeah, you're right, that's the exact opposite of what I thought should happen.
Go off of this, so Aaron apparently into the hands of Seton Hall. He goes over. Intercepted by Webbs. This is a good chance coming out here. Sir Aaron on top of it. Own. Oh no, this is not looking good. Webbs just needs to clear this away for his team. He needs to make sure that this ball is no way near. Zombieburger. Good touch. Is it forward? Goes under. Over to Sir Aaron. Going to be able to clear it out. Again, it seemed that the communication, I'm not sure if it's communication or rotations at the moment. Still pretty early in the series.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've seen it from Butler. We've seen their matches before. Their rotations are very good. It just feels like something's not working for them. Something's not working for them today. Tone from across the pitch, you know, they don't have their rotations. Maybe it's a communication breakdown. They don't know who's supposed to be back to stop these shots. They don't know who's supposed to be there for the rebounds, and it's just been very tough to watch. They really need to find a way to turn it around.
Oh, okay, good save coming up, sir. And now they can't be letting Seton Hall find another goal out of this. My goodness. It's Sheridan. It's got out of position a little bit here. This is a good opportunity for Butler. Well, be able to get there in time. Breezy. Intercepts by Zombie Burger. Zombie Burger with a massive clear. Once again, Butler opens up. Aaron's going to be able to get the touch, and that's going to go in. This is a good starting overall opening chance for Butler.
Yeah, but we have seen this before. Butler did get a goal off in that last game one. And of course, we saw how that one ended. The question is, they have to keep this going. One goal is not going to be enough for them. They've got to even it up, maybe even take the lead. They've got to keep this aggression going, but they've got to tighten up the play overall.
Yeah.
Another long shot from Tone. This time, Zombie Burger in position to stop it. But it's Jared looking for another one. Tone looking to follow it up. The rebound. And Webb's just barely going to keep that one out of the goal.
Able to make it that time around. But this is a good situation, right? Butler's going to be able to save it. Be able to push down here. This is a great chance for them to start to be able to get some ground. But the demo's coming out there onto Sir Aaron. It's Jared's going to get the ball. Try and run it away. Gets it past one. Sir Aaron's in goal. Gets it past two. That's going to be it. Oh no, the dribbling coming out from his Jared there is going to be able to win them another goal overall. Like, it's a difficult situation for Butler. All they needed was the right read on the 50-50.
And that was just a great technical individual play from him there, really outplaying all three members of Butler, and then just tapping it to Tone for the assist. 3-1 now. We'll see. Oh no, another open goal for Tone!
Oh.
And Butler is just pressing. They give up a goal to Seton Hall. It's 3-1. And they're pressing. They want to respond. They want to bring it back to 3-2. They overcommit, and Tone has another open goal for another long shot.
Again, went out. Up of the edge. Goes over to Tone. Oh, Butler with a good chance there to try and find a goal. But Breezy saving it, making it look easy. Turn, whiffs, and gets demoed for it as well. It's a good chance for Tone to open up again. Looking for the rebound off of that. It's going to center it for it's Jared potentially, but they decide to go for that defensive rotation. Probably the right call. Don't overextend.
We'll see. Butler now having some, but again, look, they had the ball in the corner. They tried to play it towards the middle, and then where are the other two members of the team? And Webb's now with a shot towards the goal. Doesn't quite go in. And now Tone, it looks like, is getting ready to take control of this ball back for Seton Hall.
And once again, I'm intrigued. Well, this ends up happening. Zoidberger with a good touch. They're looking for the bounce onto Tone there, but isn't able to find the touch. Oh! That was a good double tap there from Webbs, looking to almost find it. A minute left on the clock. Again, every second that goes down, this becomes harder and harder for Butler.
Yeah, we'll see, as you mentioned, the top clock ticking down. Tone now in the corner looking for a cross play. Seton Hall looking to strike again. Breezy coming through the middle. The shot on goal. Oh, just quite off target. So close for Seton Hall. They were looking to extend their lead even more, but they're not done with this attack. Tone trying to play it back into the middle, and now we still can't see Butler taking control of this ball.
Nope. Aaron looks over. Oh, Breezy. Jared. Hollenberger. Hollenberger looks to get it past one, gets it past two. There was an attempt there. Tone tried to clear it away, and he was able to do so successfully. Pressure.
Yeah, Sir Aaron not getting it back into the middle though. Zombie Burger off the corner. Webb's in position, but another save from Seton Hall. Their defensive positioning has been fantastic. They've been really a brick wall keeping Butler out of the goal. We finally saw some really good rotations there from Butler, but it just wasn't good enough.
Here we go, Jared's going to try and put one in for good measure. Man, these two there. Game 2, going towards Seton Hall.
Yeah, and that one was just for style points. It's Jared flying in upside down for the shot, 5-1, taking it in game 2 and putting it to match point.
I mean, what a dominating victory both of these games so far have been. It makes you wonder if Butler is going to be able to swing back coming into game 3 here, or if this is just going to be, once again, 3-0 stomp. Cool, Jay. What are you thinking?
Man, I don't know. From Butler's results, I had a lot of faith in them. I think that they are a good team. Maybe today is just not their day. I feel like they've got to bounce back somehow, but we really didn't see them getting any momentum in either of those first 2 games. However, as you mentioned, the beautiful thing about Rocket League is that each game is a new game. What had just happened a couple seconds ago doesn't matter. And Butler going with the early aggression. But again, I really think it's important for them. They've just got to clean it up. When they're going on these attacks, it needs to be more organized. They need to have the better comms, the better rotations, and then they need to focus on not being overcommitted as well. They've been caught out several times having open nets because there's no one back to save these shots.
Jared here, touch. Again, 0-0 on the board though, so it's a good chance for Butler to try and make it back. Oh, good intercept there for Zombie Burger, not letting Breezy find that easy goal.
Yeah, it was a nice pass from Jared towards Breezy, towards the middle, but as you mentioned, not going to get in that time. Webb's with the clear, and now we see some real ball control from Butler, potentially. Tone in perfect position. Oh, but a shot from the ceiling. Webb's almost getting that one to go in. I honestly feel like I would have liked to see him maybe pass it towards one of his teammates there, though. Maybe get a little bit better setup. However, there's still a lot of time left. It's 0-0. Sir Aaron playing it back in again for the side of Butler. They're looking for more aggression, but now it's back in the hands of Seton Hall. It's Jared coming down the pitch with it. Dribbling, Tone with the shot. It's not quite on target, but he's coming in for the rebound, and there it is, assisting to himself. And once again, Seton Hall going to strike first.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Seton Hall may have struck first this time around, but it took them a significantly much longer time to be able to find that first goal. So as long as Butler don't let it slide more, they might be able to find a cheeky goal out of this, sneak something in, and then keep running down the clock.
Indeed, they could. We'll have to see how it goes for them. Tone with yet another shot towards the goal. Zombie Burger. Yeah, Zombie Burger with no trouble dealing with it, though. A demo coming in now as Butler gets ready for this aggressive attack. But actually, the ball is back in Seton Hall's favor. Tone has brought it back. Now we're bouncing back and forth. Breezy once again going to flip the field, and there's no one back to stop it. Tone with the shot and the score. His second goal of this match on the assist from Breezy, and this is some great team play here. Look at this setup.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Manages to get a second goal, 3 minutes on the clock. So it took him 30 seconds. It took him a minute and 30 seconds at the first goal, 30 seconds to get the next one. So by that, it'll be like 15 seconds before they get the third.
It'd be 10 seconds, actually. So already they're a little bit late. Butler, though. Oh, Webb's.
Oh, look, Webb's found it in 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was 10 seconds, but Webb's is the one who finds it. An amazing individual play from him, and just kind of a mental lapse from Seton Hall, giving up that goal. But again, I mean, I'm feeling some deja vu here. I don't know about you. This is the third game in a row where it's been a 2-1 scoreline, and every single time Seton Hall has responded very heavily. We'll see if Butler can turn that pattern around and maybe get some heavy responses of their own.
Now here, the rebound. Zombie Burger, it's a touch. Another Jared. Breezy. For it. Big clear coming out. The Tone. Touch. Looks to just drive it down. Gets a little bit of an uplifting touch there. If he had done that slightly later, that would have went in.
Yeah, and now we're seeing... Oh, Sir Aaron with a shot on goal. Didn't go in. I didn't see who saved. Sir Aaron into the corner now. But again, that was a great corner play towards the middle. There's no one there to follow up on it. Tone with it. Another long shot. This time Zombie Burger has no trouble dealing with it. And now he's on the counterattack, looking for an opening. Tone gets demoed. It looks like he was ready to fight back. It's Jared picks up the ball for him though, and he's coming off the wall with an aerial shot, looking for the middle, but Webbs just barely clears the danger. Tone is not done yet though. Zombie Burger with an aerial save. Ball's over the center of the goal. No one there to follow up on it. That could have been very dangerous for Butler, but Seton all breezy.
What a absolutely phenomenal, like, I don't want to call that a one-man play, but it kind of was. Like, look at this man go off. He makes it look easy.
Tossing it to himself. He looks like he's playing in his backyard, and he finishes it off right there. 3-1 now, and once again, Butler, they do get that answer. They bring it to 2-1, but they can't do it yet again. They need to score now. Just over a minute left, and their clock is running out on this series.
Yeah, I mean, when you got an airbender like Breezy, just like throwing the ball around like that, putting goals in, it's just like, okay.
Oh, Tone coming across the middle.
Is that going to work out? Oh, off the crossbar, but there's going to be the third one. Breezy, is he going to be able to put it in again? He is.
And Butler are just not prepared for these rebounds. I mean, you see Breezy coming through. They thought that he was going to go for a high shot. He bounces it off the backboard and puts it in, and there's nothing Butler can do about it.
No, coming up here, Zombie Burger. They gets the rebound. It was long. Give it a Breezy. If I find it, Tone. For it up. 45 seconds left on the clock. This, of course, is match point. So, are Butler going to be in a situation where they just can't find a second goal again for the third time today?
Yeah, it's just been really rough going for Butler in this match. There's just something off about their team play today, and I think they're really going to want to look hard at this one and see what went wrong, because overall, they've been a very strong squad throughout this season. Not one of the best, but I mean, the way they've played today, Seton Hall has made them look like they're chumps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They have played absolutely out of their minds today. Seton Hall proving they are not a team to be messed with, as once again, we end a game with the ball on the scoreline, but not going in. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 3-0. I'm surprised. I was not expecting that to be so one-sided coming out from Butler, but Seton Hall managed to make it work, and that our halfway point. So we're going to hop into a quick break so we get into an interview, and that's going to be the last game Cool J is going to cast with us until the end of the night. You're gonna be casting, hopping back onto the microphone right at the end when we watch DePaul play against Villanova, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Well, luckily, we did get to see some good matches going on, and hopefully later on today we'll get to see some more good ones. DePaul and Villanova, that should be a fun one. Villanova have been one of the best squads. We saw DePaul just now absolutely dismantling St. John's, so I'm really excited for that.